Hey y'all, this is my client, and today we'll be doing a sleek ponytail. So let's get into it.
We can get away, palm trees, beach views on a night day. All I wanna hear is the visions that we play. Sit right next to you. Not trying not to show how I feel about you. You wish away, really wanna run, just wanna get away. Sit right next to you.
So I blow dried and flat ironed her hair, and we decided on the side part. I'm just combing it back to see a preview of how the ponytail is gonna look. One thing I learned about ponytails is that it's best to work in sections in order to get a really sleek look. For someone with really fine hair, you may not need to do this method. You most likely can comb your hair back all at the same time, but I know this method is very helpful for people with hair on the thicker side. So here I'm using a wax stick. This is going to help me keep the hair in place as I prepare it for the molding process. And now I'm just working the product in with my comb. So now I'm going to spray some hairspray on this section to create a ponytail. Hairspray is the main product I use for ponytails. It creates like a shell-like barrier on the hair, which gives it that sleek look. Sometimes I like to add a little pomade just to smooth the hair out a little more if necessary. So I'm gonna work that product in and make my first ponytail. Now I'm gonna add some more hairspray and comb out any lumps and blow dry this section. So this first section is just about dry, so now it's time to start on the next section. I'm combing the hair down and I'm gonna use hairspray and I'm just gonna mold it down into the previous section. At this point, the ponytail at the bottom should have like a hard barrier that was created from the hairspray. So don't worry about messing it up when you're combing the hair at the top down. So now that I have my mold ready for the top section, since the bottom half is dry, I'm going to remove that scrunchie from the bottom half and combine both of the sections together to make one ponytail. I also like to use the little combs at the end of the edge brushes to comb out any lumps in the hair. So the last section has dried, so now we're gonna do the same thing with the front. We're just gonna comb it back, mold it, and add hairspray. Since her hair is thinner in the front, I'm just gonna use a hair clip to connect it to the ponytail. With this top section, I'm gonna comb it down and mold it into a C shape. As I did before, I removed the scrunchie and combined the hair together to create one ponytail. So now that we finished the ponytail, it's time to add the hair. I'm going to use the sewing method, so I'm going to plait the hair down and then I'm going to bend it in half and I'm going to wrap a rubber band around it just to make it thicker so the hair supports the extension better. The type of hair I'm using is from the brand Purple Pack. I'm using one pack of 14 inches. So I'm gonna use a needle and thread. My thread is about 1 foot long and I'm gonna flip the extensions over to use the double weft method. So I go behind the plait and stick the needle through it, and then I stick the needle through both wefts. And I'm gonna loop the thread around the needle twice to create a double knot. Once you loop the thread around the needle twice, you always wanna raise the thread upwards to make a perfect knot. After securing the first knot, I wrap the hair up the plait 3 times before securing the next knot. I like sewing in the hair because it's not messy and my clients get to reuse their hair for another service. Once you notice your thread getting shorter, you can secure it with a knot, cut it, and start with a new thread. Now that I'm finished, I'm going to take a small piece from the ponytail and wrap it around the weft to cover it. You can also add edge control to that section to make it smooth and sleek. So when it comes to wrapping the hair around a ponytail, the more hair that you wrap around it, the bigger it's gonna be. I normally don't wrap as much hair around it unless my client asks me to. So now I'm about to add some loose curls with the flat iron. And here's the finished product. I love how it came out and I hope y'all love it too. Don't mind me, y'all. I took so many videos and I couldn't decide on which one I liked best, so I just added all of them. And shout out to my girl Jazonda. She definitely understood the assignment. She sat pretty the whole time. I knew she would slay this look. As always, thank you for taking time out to watch my video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments what you think. Until next time.